I don't know, 15, 20 minutes ago to what sounded like, good morning, American, to what sounded like a truck or like a bulldozer or something. This is what the thunder sounded like. Sounded like a bulldozer grazing the road, grazing the concrete on a road. I thought, what are they doing? Because I kept hearing it out there, and I thought that really does. If you've ever heard them taking a great big bulldozer and like trying to smooth out a road or dig up a road, that's what this thunder sounded like. It don't sound normal. And I'm thinking, what is really going on? Because the sky is really, of course, you know, you got these skies where you're at too, but it wasn't a normal thunder at all. Look, it's in the woods like this. Not at all was it a wonder thunder, like wonderful thunder. No. This thunder sounded so fake. And then I woke up this morning. Rosie is like, she is running all over the house on top, the toppest like thing, like the curio cabinet and stuff, as fast as she can. She's bouncing all over the place. I'm thinking, Rosie, you are so wild this morning. And she's wound up. I don't know what's out there, but it's a type of frequency that is kind of wild. It was a wild sounding thunder because it didn't sound normal at all. It sounded like somebody was grading a road with a big bulldozer, or if that's what you use to grade it. And I had to get up. I'm thinking, I got to go outside and see what they're doing to the road. There shouldn't be no road construction going on. And then I wake up and the sky is gray. All the storms are gone and the sky is gray. California morn, and the sky is gray. No. You had one night before last that was strange. It was weird lightning. I think something is making the lightning. I will say that there appears, I seen a photo, somebody shared it. The lightning in the sky, it was like a pink like lightning, but there looked like there was gigantic UFO ships in the sky that the lightning was coming from. Great big massive ship, and then I could see like windows or something on it, like a flying saucer ship. There's so much more to this rain. Gina, will you be quiet so we can hear the rain? Yeah, I will. Hello, good morning, Dragonfly. You had a weird thunderstorm last night? Yeah. The thunder just doesn't sound normal. At times when I used to hear the thunder, I would think, well, it looked like somebody's taken like a big sheet of thin metal. You know how you can wobble a big sheet of thin metal and make that noise? But this thunder sounded like they were grading a road with a big bulldozer. And I kept laying there. I said, what am I hearing? I said, I know it's not thunder because it sounds like somebody's outside grading the road. They're doing road work, and then they're not. Really, do any of us know what truly is going on in the skies when we can't see? Do we know what's going on up there? I really don't think that we do know, unless we were physically up there. It's a little wild, somewhat wild. Kimberly, yes, it's very unnatural. Have you all noticed that the comments in the comment sections are getting smaller and smaller? There's not as many comments as there used to be, even though they're there weren't that many comments because they had been doing something, but now it's like something is preventing even the comments that used to come through. There's change in the air, a lot of change occurring in the air. The thunder's coming from the southwest. Well, it's coming from all over the place. If we lived under a dome, it would make sense how it would reverberate and make big loud noises when the thunder gets to going, because the thunder's trapped and the acoustics of it makes it sound so much even more louder, where it like vibrates your house because the sound don't got nowhere to go at all. Can you hear that thunder? It's been 3 minutes since any comment has come on practically. They're blocking the comments for some strange reason. Thank you, Kush. It's been sounding unnatural for at least the last year. It sounds, it does. It does sound like there's a battle going on up there. A big battle. I gotta turn on these lights in the house. And I'm gonna turn them all on. All the lights. I'm gonna turn all the lights on. I'm even gonna come over here and turn on the one light. I hung that lamp and I really don't get to turn it on, but I never did have a light in here. But I've got to, I'm gonna plug it in down here if I can find it, so I can have it turned on. There. I got light. This is the same color, the blue right here, the same color we see on our phones when we got our phones pointed up toward the sun, the exact same blue color. Okay, I got some light going on. Yeah, it sounds like there is, huh, well, I see you've been calmed down, Rosie, honey. What you been doing? You decided you're gonna calm down? Yeah, you're a baby. Her's a baby. Her got herself so wound up. Whenever I get up, that's when she gets wild, but she was running like a wild woman this morning. She would jump. She jumped up here, ran all the way down there as fast as she could, jumped over there, jumped up here, went through the house, came back, ran, jumped up there, tried to climb the screen. Rosie, you tried to do it. You did. You feeling better now, Rosie? Okay, she's feeling better. Yeah, there's this thing drips, so I've got to put a towel right here to cover it up. And I think I'd have to have the Amish or somebody come out and do something up there so it wouldn't drip. But in the big scope of my life, I can put a bucket under there and I'll be good. I'll be good. Yeah. It is unnatural. We need rain in South Louisiana. It's hot. She is, Vonda. She's a beautiful little baby. You got pictures of something, you all? Your anti-conspiracy hubby. But he has noticed it. Oh, see, that's the thing. You're down in Texas and you would love some of your rain, Gina, honey. I will send it your way. Have you ever been outside and you did a rain dance when you were little? I think I'm going to make it rain because it's so hot. I want to have the rain come and you go out there and you you start doing your rain dance. And then I don't know if the rain ever came when I did a rain dance, but it was fun doing it. Rosie, you're beautiful, Rosie. You are. She's at peace. She is. She don't go outside no more since she had to come inside. Yeah. The lightning and thunder was amazing. Wow. Are you saying in Madison, Indiana last night? I bet it was. I got bit by something over here. Don't know what it could have been. I don't even know if I was outside to get bit. I probably was, you all. Madison, Wisconsin. Vonda, honey, you do that rain dance. You're never too old to do a rain dance. You're not. You're never too young to do a rain dance. Just do what you want. If that makes you happy, if that raises your vibration, you go ahead and do a rain dance. Who knows? You know, somebody's watching and someone can hear. You're the heat index. Oh my goodness, Nikki. Now, you ain't never too old to do anything you want to do. Even though your body can't physically move like it used to, you're not too old. You're not. I would do it. I encourage it. Look at Rosie. She just wants to go to sleep. She does. I said, what's your video about, Gina? Well, the thunder doesn't sound normal. It doesn't. You thought you lived in the South until you mentioned the Amish. I do live in the South. There's Amish. This is Amish country over here where I'm at. They're all over the place. You know, the Amish has migrated into different areas. They have. Big Amish community here. All along because it's more country. You're not going to find them in the city, but yeah, there's a whole lot. You can see them in their buggies all the time, riding down the roads, the back roads and stuff, and the children outside playing. Yeah, I live in Indiana. I do. A temperature monitor was 102 and the index. Wow, that's right. You like to go into the market. Yeah, something got slammed with hurricanes. Gina, you're talking about the hurricanes of your life. You got hurricanes in your mind. Well, I got to get them out of my mind. I do. Get the hurricanes out of your mind, Gina. I am, you all. Go ahead and wiggle your little tail. Wiggle it, Rosie, honey. If it makes you feel good. If it relaxes you, Rosie, you wiggle that tail of yours. I don't have a problem with it. You're not hurting nobody. You're not. You're not hurting a single person. Look at her. You do it, Rosie. You go on. Okay. I can't believe I slept this late. I guess the thunder's gone. Gina, do you know where Salem Road is in Salem, Indiana? I know where Salem Road is in Salem, Indiana. Yeah. I went to a pawpaw feast. Kush, I've not went to a pawpaw feast, and I know what you're talking about. You're talking about the long, skinny trees. They're real tall, and they have the pawpaws that grow on them. They're green, and they smell really fruity like. And you can eat their fruit, and they taste fruity, kind of like Fruity Pebbles. No, I never went to a pawpaw feast, but there's pawpaw trees in the woods around here, and in some of the national forests, there's pawpaw trees that are growing. Yeah. Just think, you got natural fruit. Your dogs were terrified of the storms. I just saw lightning, red lights. Listen. Okay, they're battling up there. They're battling up there. There was a big crack. That great big crack, like the crack of doom. It started up here somewhere, is where it started. Right up there. That's where it started. It sounds like your Southeast Texas. Okay. Yeah, that was pretty crackly, real crackly. But why the cracks? Why do you gotta have a crack? Sid. Yeah, it's something. Now, see, there's thunder coming out from over here on that side. What is up there in that spot? There's something bright up there in that spot. And I don't think it's the sun. Should the sun be up here at this time of day? It's like different layers up there. Pale horse, love to you. Oh, you saw the red, bright. Did you say you saw red thunder? Okay, yeah, because there's. Whoa! Did you miss it? Gina, you didn't have it there. There was lightning that came right straight down through there. It's perfect. It's perfect. Came right through there, you all. The angels. Oh, Ariel. Vonda, I thought you said the angels look vicious. The Ariels look vicious. Yeah. It's too bright in that spot. It looks like there's a big face right there. Okay, this is where the activity's coming from. And based on where I'm at, I don't know what's in that direction. That's where the big lightning came. Oh, if a rainbow, if it shows up, well, maybe. But look at the shape of that. Okay, the thunder sounded really unnatural this morning. It sounded like someone had a big bulldozer and they were grating the road. It was that loud. And I thought there should be no road work like that because there's no road signs up saying that they're going to be doing something on the road right here. And I got up and asked my daughter. She said, it's the thunder. But it sounded like that, exactly like that. A big bulldozer grating the road. You can't help but get a little scream when you see the lightning. You go ahead, Nikki, honey. You want to scream? You can scream if it releases. If it releases some energy in you and you feel you need to release it, you go ahead. You can scream at the lightning. Hello there in Sweden. We've had a tornado that came here. It's been probably over 10 years ago. It was coming and I could hear it coming. Right before it was coming, they predicted. They said a tornado was headed this way. And I took chalk and I wrote Jesus on all four corners of the house. And I laid my hands on the house. And I could hear the trees cracking in the forest. Because that tornado was making a beeline. I was watching for it from a distance from the town of Salem. And it okay, I'll let the thunder speak. I'll let the thunder speak before I speak. And the trees were cracking. The tornado had turned. It went straight through the woods. It was making a path of trees, tore the trees down, went over that way. It went past the church. Then when it got to the town of Henryville, it was an F4 tornado. It was like baseball-sized hail falling from it. And it practically destroyed that town in Henryville, Indiana. But yeah, I heard it, but it missed my house. Watering our plants, and I love the green. I really do. I like looking at that, even though it's dirty. I look at all the greenery around it. It's a lot of green. I love green. It's green is life. It's soothing, it's grounding, it's in the ground, it comes from the ground. Rosie is so content now. She's probably, I don't know where Rosie has moved to. This is my second video of today. I did one in the early hours of the morning about control, trying to control things. And then I got off on a somewhat different subject. Oh, this is really neat. That really could. Okay, remember, they talked about the UFOs that would manifest, and they were brighter than the sun. Remember that? In some people's descriptions of the UFOs, brighter than the sun. And that thing up there is super, super bright. And you can't look at it with your naked eye. I can only do like this. Brighter than the sun, wherever that's at. Let me get that off of there. So that's what they can appear, that bright in the sky. Oh, your garden is under the trees. Oh, the sun is killing the green everywhere. Yeah, you like the green. Grand rising, you all. Yeah, from the church to the palace. So the thunder is not, it doesn't sound normal. I had went back to sleep after this morning's video, and like I'm laying in the bed, and I thought, it sounds like somebody's outside with a bulldozer grading the road. That's exactly what it sounded like. And I kept laying there thinking, why does it sound like that? Because I thought, is it thunder? Because I couldn't hear no thunder. All I heard is a grating sound of a great big machinery. And then I thought, well, what if there's some kind of machinery up in the sky? Then I got up, and my daughter said, no, we're supposed to get some rain. It's the thunder, but it's a strange thunder. But, oh, wow, let's look at this. That's what it sounded like. Wild, wild thunder. There's thunder in the background up there too. It's like, it's all right. What do you, oh, you have been having to water the grass. Gina, can you touch on the oddities that happened at home? I never watched any of it. I didn't. I can't touch on something I didn't watch. I heard that there was fires. It was in Maui. But I didn't read any articles. I watched maybe a short news thing, less than 30 seconds probably. I can't speak on it. I can't, because I don't know what's being said. I know people said something about a DEW and stuff like that. I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if UFOs and stuff like that. I wouldn't. Some type of unnatural causes, even though that may sound speculative. But I wouldn't. In this world that we live in, we're living in really strange times. We are. Sorry. It's been strange. Yeah. We're at 23 minutes. You had dead trees stump. What? What? We had a dead tree stump caught fire. It smelled smoke for 2 nights. Wow. By the woods, burnt to the ground. Vonda. That's really strange. Something did it. There could be some forces out there other than like human-like, that's doing stuff like that at will. Wow. It's a direct. You want to pray over your property. You do. Pray over everything. Pray without ceasing, more or less. That's what they say. That's what the scripture says. Pray without ceasing. Even if you don't believe in it, well, you better pray. You better meditate. Get all the negativeness out of your mind. You don't want to dwell on it. You don't, because you got to fight what's coming on in this world. Is very negative. What's occurring, and it's making its rounds. It is. You've got to not dwell on it. If you dwell on it, it's going to take you down. You don't want to dwell on it. flip it around. Yeah, that's right, Vonda. I know you do. There is some other force up there. You believe your eyes have been peeled. What? Eugene, what is normal thunder? I don't know. I'm not sure if I ain't heard it in a long time, but I'm sure normal thunder doesn't sound like somebody grading a road with a great big bulldozer. That's not normal. Now, there is some thunders that shake the house, shakes your whole entire house and your vibration, your whole body with the thunder. Eugene, honey, that's not very nice to say at all. Why you want to say that? Yeah, no, we see. Don't be saying that, because you don't know. You're not God. You don't, that's kind of negative to say it. It really is. So, yeah, we can do it. Yeah, that's right. There's a lot of things that God hates. There is. But you know what? God is love. 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 He better not be negative. I ain't got no time for negativeness in my life. I'm tired of negativeness. I am. We got it. Get you some love. Yes, we're gonna get some love. Yeah, we're gonna get it. That's right. We gotta give some love to Eugene, honey. We can. Some people don't like love, but that's why we gotta give it to them. They don't know what it feels like to feel the love on the inside of their being and look at the world through different filters. Look at the world as a whole. Yeah, we can do it. The rain's gone. It was fine for a moment. It was. So the thunder is not normal, and it really does at times. It seems like there is a battle going on in those skies. Even when I worked my second shift job, I'd be coming down 65 going northbound. And I would see, there was no rain, there was nothing, and I could see in the sky, in the northern sky, you could see the lightning flash on one part of it, then it would light up, and then the lightning flash on the other part of it. And it truly did feel, and it looked like there were ships up there or something that was firing lightning. They were having a battle in the sky. And who's to say that these UFOs or higher beings wouldn't use lightning as a weapon? It's like plasma. It is. It wouldn't be far-fetched to say that or to even think that. Thunderbolts and stuff like that. Yeah, if you're just tuning in. I didn't block Eugene. I didn't. I left Eugene on there. I don't think I blocked him. I just deleted the comment. Yeah, God is divine. That's right. That is our goal. We gotta get divine, you all, on the inside. Really, you truly do. If you can get to that place, get rid of all the stuff that's been holding you back, weighing you down, and stopping your spiritual growth on the inside. Get rid of it, because it's not doing you no good. It's killing you. By killing me softly with his love, killing me softly with his love, making my whole life with his, killing my whole whatever with his love. That's right. Look at that. It does look pretty. You can still appreciate the beauty that's around, even though stuff's going on in the world. You can find the beauty and just focus on it. Oh my gosh. Oopsie. Let me see it. A YouTuber filmed a sound of lightning in Phoenix. It was a constant 20 minutes. Oh my goodness. Now, I'm going to tell you this. I had my Nikon camera out on my tripod after I had first got it. And we were having a lot of lightning in the sky. And I was filming it on my Nikon camera. I was trying to like catch it. And up in the sky, when the lightning would happen, I would see, I'm not joking, I would see a dark band, a straight, thick, straight line all around the sky where the lightning was happening. It was like boom, big and wide, just like sometimes you see when you go to these, you're looking at pictures and stuff, a great big wide band in the sky, super, super straight. I thought, what is that up there? Is there something up there that's producing all of this lightning and stuff? There was a solid, solid line all the way across, but it's thick, like a big band, great big dark band. There's something to that. Hello there, Elam Savvy. Yeah. Um, Somebody's going somewhere. Yeah. Nothing but rain in Scotland. Well, I'd like to go into some castles. The only castle I went in was like something similar to that in French Lick. But when we was in Berlin, Germany, we went to some of the castles they had there, and they were kind of dreary. They were skinny, and they felt like they were like just a skinny castle. Yeah, it was kind of wild. We also went to they had a display, an Egyptian display. I'm not sure, but I think it was King Tut's mask in one of the small museums in Berlin when we were there. Some kind of ancient, really famous ancient artwork. It was neat. It's the only time I've seen it in my life. Can't remember all the other stuff. I think I remember taking pictures of it too. You going on lockdown? You're going to Scotland. Okay. Somewhere in town. You go to Scotland. I thought you were saying we're going in lockdown. Well, you probably will go in lockdown. That's a given. Something's going to occur, and you're going to find yourself in lockdown. Let me see this. Good morning, Michael. The thunder is not sounding normal. It sounded like somebody was grading the road with a great big bulldozer this morning. And I thought, why are they doing road work? Because there's not supposed to be any road work near this house. They've already finished their road work, is what I was thinking. But I sat there and I listened, and sounded just like it until I got up and I went outside, and it was weird. It's so peaceful. It's so beautiful. The green. There's my little sweat bee. Yeah. Scotland. If you're all, have you all wrote comments just recently, and I mean within the past few days, comments, and you think somebody has blocked them, even though you have written them during the live streams? Have you wrote them, and yet they have not even shown up, but you know you wrote them? Because there's something switched on YouTube. Something was implemented or something like that. Like the one video we did, it was a live video. There was a 10-minute span during a comment on a live video. It was like it was all halted. YouTube is doing it big time. And I'm sure it's not just this channel. I'm sure it's on other channels also. Your live chat messages disappeared, Michael. Yeah, there's something going on. I know that they want to, there's rumors of assigning a digital, giving you like a digital grade or digital worthiness, your credit, a digital grading system when you're digitally online. And it will determine whether, I'm thinking, will it determine whether or not you get to comment or stuff like that? Because what if they go back And they've gathered so much data on every single one of it. Your digital identity is more valuable than your real physical identity now. So what if they went back and looked at everything that you've looked at, searched, everything you've said, all your digital trail that you left behind, and you were big time into conspiracy stuff and all this other anti-government stuff and things like that. You were searching things, and it was kind of dark. And what if they went back and they've assigned you a score based on your past history, and then they determine whether or not you get to comment or whether or not you get to do this and that online. Now, I would not be surprised if that right there happens. I would not at all. I wouldn't. Yeah. The draw bots. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Now the sun has come through, is what it's done. And it's okay. It is. It is. It's really beautiful. I like it. I like the green. I don't get outside and walk in it as much as I used to. But, you know, you got to watch out because there's like insects going to bite you when you walk in it. Looks like there's some kind of viney thing down there on the garden. You just don't get out in it much. What is this? This is some kind of a, is this ginger root or something right here? I don't know what that is. I have no idea. Rosie's indoors. Oh, thank you, Aggie. That is. We can grow our own ginger root, and it's really good if you like to cook with ginger. It's very, very, it even burn your mouth. Yankee word, honey. Plant life love the frequency of electrical storms. Wow, that's interesting. Turmeric. We don't have no natural turmeric. I've stocked up on turmeric. It's really nice to have. I've even put some turmeric in gel capsules just to have them. I've done that with turmeric, and I've done it with mainly turmeric. I have just done it with that. Rosie's in the house. Yeah, my leg is trying to itch. She's in the house. No, look at her. Now you know, Rosie, you see, she's just laying down. She's trying to relax and enjoy herself. Rosie, honey, you go on. You can do it. You're a little baby. You go ahead and stretch your body, Rosie. Just don't, okay, you can lick my hand if you want. Just don't take your claws and get me, Rosie, honey, because your restless behavior is gone. You're a wild woman. You got all the wildness out of you this morning. You were just happy to see me, Rosie. She was, you will. I'm going to be going is what I'm going to be doing. Got all the lights turned on. I do. And I like bright lights. I do. I don't like to be in a dark house. I know sometimes, you know, you gotta keep the lights out in the house because you want to conserve your electricity. I rarely ever turn all the lights on, but sometimes I want light in the house. I do. Sometimes when I have a fire in the stove, I want to open the door. I want to see the door. I want to see the outdoors while the fire is in the stove. And if I ever turn on the air conditioner, which is kind of rare, only at night, I want to leave the door open so I can look outside and hear the outdoor stuff. So I do it. I do. I thought, why not? Why can't I open up the door? And why can't I, since I pay for the firewood, if I want to have a fire in the wintertime and I want to get it hot in here and I want to open up the door, why can't I do that? So I do it. And I like it. I do. And if I want to feel like a little bit of the nippiness of the air, if I want to sit down in that chair with a blanket on me while the fire's there with that door open, I do it. I just do it. Yeah, I'm going to make the most out of my life, you all. I am. Even the simple things, all the tiny simple things, I would encourage you to do it too. Oh, pick this book up. Look at this. When me and my daughter ran to the store, you want to hear this? There's all these different calendars in it. I don't even know what this is. $2. The Clausen Calendarized Study Bible. She was flipping, flipping through here, and it has this great big section of history. I've never heard of this before. I got different Bibles and stuff, but it had so many different calendars in it. This right here, I wanted to show this in here. All of this stuff with the different calendars that were in it. There was like 14 different calendars. And I'm sitting there thinking, how can you tell what calendar that you're on? You can't. You can't tell what calendar that you're on. Where is it at? It's in this book. Right here, right here, right here. Yeah, let me. The 14 possible calendar years, numbers 8 through 14 are always leap years. Oh, okay. They're not telling me there's 14 calendar years. Okay. I thought they were trying to tell me there's 14 calendars. I thought they did, but no, there's 14 calendar years. Okay, you all. Gina, you are misinterpreting. You need to get it right. I thought they said there's 14 calendars, but no, there's possible. The 14 possible calendar years, numbers 8 through 14 are always a leap year. Okay, you all. That's right. It's always a leap year. So, yeah. Okay, that's okay. That's all right, you all. There's not 14 calendars. Gina, you saw that and you got yourself all excited. Well, I did. Got myself really excited. Now I got a thing I've never heard of, a Bible I've never heard of for $2. That's right, I did. I'm going to go, you all. I've been talking way too long. I say way too much, you all. If you're on here and if you get up in the wee hours of the morning with Gina Honey and you awake, my mouth's going to open up. I'm going to say things that I probably should not say, but I'm only human. I am. I'm speaking the truth from my heart. I am. So just don't think nothing of it. Don't listen to the early morning videos because I'm going to go off on a different trail. I am. You're going to hear things about me you may not want to hear, but you may want to hear. Yeah. Yeah. Which book is she reading? I don't know what it is. I'm not reading for nothing. Not. It's some kind of a study Bible. It is. The thunder would scare you, you all. It would. Look at Rosie. Our other cat, Kitty, who died, she was like 18 or 17, maybe 19. She loved laying in front of this. She loved laying on this rug. You can see it has burn holes when the fire was there, because the fire from the stove, we would light a fire for our other cat in the wintertime, and she would just stretch her body out on there. She loved it. Yeah. She is. So I'm going to go. Give thanks to the Lord, for he is good. His mercy endures forever. This is my cup of love. My favorite cup. I drink from every morning. I can't get through it. I can't. But I'm going. And with that being said, hello, wherever you are in any part of the world. Hello. From my heart to yours, love you. Have a wonderful rest of your morning, you all. And yeah, love you.